Check, check. Alright, give me a second. Let me finish some of the setting ups. Hello, Navi. Hello, Grizz. Alright, we're building Big Dragon today. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, Big Dragon. Alright. Haven't even opened the box. Very ill prepared today. Ooh, that's a lot of bags. Right, I'm gonna set these aside. We're going to. Hello, Alien. I recognize that as Korean, but I cannot read Korean. I do not have Google Translate handy. Nor do I have a moderator. So, my apologies. Is there a big sticker sheet in here? There is. Alright. Hi, that I understand. Stickers are all for the bad guys, I think. Oh no, there's some flags for a dragon. Oh, the dragon's got big flags. I think these are supposed to be like these kind of hexagon flags. They're supposed to be in line with them or something. Maybe they're not. Alright. We'll need bag 1, I think. Except bag 1 is like villain dudes. I don't care about villain dudes. Just gonna put bag 1 aside. We're starting with bag 2. Bag 2. Where is bag 2? Bag 2 is here. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Yeah, 6, 9. Alright. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Alright. These set aside so we can get started. Oh. Alright, is it still in frame? Fantastic. Maybe I should use digital instructions. Alright, let's go. Okay. I kind of like the sort of foley work. That's not how I use that. I like how it looks on camera, the instructions. It takes up quite a lot of space actually. Alright, you know what? Let me move this down. Is that better? It's more space for like pile of bricks. Right. Okay, great. Libera X. I built that dragon 2 days ago. It was an amazing experience. Dragon, I'm sure you're gonna love this phone. Alright, I look forward to it. It's got some interesting choices. Which I have noticed before I started. It does have a bit of an overbite. Which, my sensibilities are very boring, vanilla. But we'll see. Maybe it can work. Oh, already messed up. Literally the first page. Literally the first step. Alright. see how quickly we can get through this. Well, I do want to actually enjoy the experience as well. I do think I'm a relatively fast builder. When I can find the goddamn pieces, that is. Did I not take it out of the bag? Is it still in the bag? It's in the bag, isn't it? It's not in the bag. Is there more than one bag number 2? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. You're building Jay's mech right now. I have Jay's mech built. You can see his feet there. I really like it. I have more troubles with it than I anticipated, but overall it is still really good. I think my biggest problem with it is that it just cannot spread its legs out at all. There is no outward leg movement. It has like one click so that it can stay in a neutral stance, which is better than nothing. But generally, it's not very good. As in, like, a lot of its dynamic poses are hampered because of the fact that it cannot splayed its legs out very far. But the way the hips are built, I think, like, as kind of a cookie mech that has a unique proportion, I think these trade-offs at the end of the day is worth it. But I do wonder if there's a better way to do that. I'm thinking that if you reverse the hip, here's the thing, if you reverse the hip build, right, there will be technically some space for the outward leg movement, but you will need to, well, one, you'll need to make space for the leg at the bottom. The proportion of the thing will be changed. It'll have a much narrower waist, an even narrower waist, if you want to allow for outward leg movement. I'm not sure if that's even possible or if it would look good. Alright, okay. Hello, Victor Andron. Alright. Not sure how. Oh, okay. I got it now. I am colorblind, or at least color deficient. If color blindness is a bit of a misnomer, I suppose. But I did not realize that this is a slightly different, like, cooler, like, off-white compared to the normal white until I see it in the store. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like it. It is very close to white, though. And generally, I think white looks better when it's, like, cooler rather than warmer. Like, we'll see what happens when these, yellow over time, if they do. But, yeah. Hello, day equation. Give me a second. Ooh, what's this? That's interesting. All right. Okay. See, in the instructions, right, I have a really difficult time telling these two different kind of whites apart. I don't know if this has like a shade of all right, give me a second. Ethan Dolly, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, all right. The way this particular thing is designed has caught me off guard a little bit. I thought I was like taking a little bit more time than I expected to figure out what step I'm actually on. This is a nice way to do that. You give us more of these newer, relatively newer brackets, and you differentiate between upwards and downward white brackets. Do you have plans for modifying this dragon? Yeah, my plan is to try. It's one of those projects where if it doesn't go smoothly, I'm very happy to just give up. I don't know if my shtick is getting old, but I do want to see if I can make a robot out of this. It's mostly it. The second form, as in the second model of the set, like the bipedal dragon, I think looks really bad. I do think that like I like taking Lego sets apart and then putting them back together in different configuration as a play pattern. So I'll still do that, and I've gotten really comfortable with mechs, so that's my plan. If I have a more interesting idea, I'll do that. Also, I may or may not have garnered an audience that expects mech at this point. I don't want to corner myself too much because I still have like spaceships and things I want to build. Um, but if there's a thing with limbs and I'm gonna build an alt build, chances are it's going to be a mech. And these days, very often when I buy things, it's very rarely for my own enjoyment. I mean, I will enjoy some of them, and I think this is a really exciting wave. But there are sets that I have refrained from buying because I don't immediately know what I want to do with them. Like all of the sets I've gotten so far are sets that I have some idea of what I want to do with. Are you gonna build the upright version too? Very unlikely, because I think it looks kind of bad. I'll look up instructions to see how that thing's built, because I think there are always like interesting ideas in official Lego sets. I like that thing looks really bad to me. I don't know if I want to go through the rigmarole of like, maybe I do. Okay, if I am in the mood for it, I might, like take this apart and putting it together again on stream, just to document like how big of a hassle it actually is, or isn't, to take a whole thing, take a thing apart, like sort out the bricks as you take them apart, and building something else. This is a thing that, like I expect my audience to do with my model. And I think some people are resistant to sometimes. And yeah, maybe it wouldn't be a half-bad idea to try to demystify how annoying it can be. It can be pretty annoying though. Alright, that's back to... Give me a second. I was pretty sure when I was building that dragon because unlike Golden Ultra Dragon, this dragon's piling up the body vertically using brackets instead. If you get what I'm gonna say. I can't remember what the Golden Ultra Dragon was built like. I remember there being a lot of stats on the side. It's like a big ball. This thing is a bit more long. Yeah. I feel like the Ultra Dragon, like it's got a very defined chest. You build a big ball and then you attach arms to it. And then there's like a sort of like elongated like butt section. Well, not butt section, it's like lower torso. That's kind of spindly. That's okay. Alright, it looks good from the front. Actually, it looks good overall. I don't want to give the impression that it doesn't look good from other angles as well. Yeah, I am always impressed by how they constantly like the Lego like mech and creature teams always constantly try to create mechs and creatures with unique proportions. It's one of the best things about official Lego mechs and creatures, actually. Let's see. Oh, okay. Off-white. I sure hope I didn't miss anything. I have a tendency to skip steps. Which, from time to time, would get me into trouble. But, so far so good, I think. These are new for this year, right? I've never seen these before. Oh, well, at least in white? He's just unfamiliar with cars. Brackets on the inside. Oh, wait, no, what? This is weird, because these don't line up. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. 2 1 by 1. Oh. Okay. We can do that. These are new, I know. These are new for the, well, not new, but they're new as of the Aston Martin. I would love to see more of them. Huh. Okay. I cannot tell at first glance if these line up. Alright, I guess we'll see. Let's do some stud counting. That's 1. That's okay, wait, that's 1 stud. Stud. And then that's, I don't think they line up. That is very odd. Alright. I guess we'll see. So like they're like in very close proximity, these 3 separate like outward studs that don't line up with each other at all. Hey, that can be interesting. Oh, okay. Are these just gonna like hang out like that? Oh, I guess these are here to stop these. Nope, they don't stop those at all. Okay. I guess that's a good thing, because that would be a pretty flimsy and terrible way to lock those in. Alright, I assume this is the wing assembly. All right. Okay, come on. Ooh, okay. All right. I've never seen that before. Sure. I guess it works. What? Okay. I skipped a step somewhere. It's fine. Is this legal? Okay. Well, if they do it, it is, I guess. Very funky. All right. This didn't want to stay in. Okay. Huh. Okay. I suppose these were used for the alt build? One of the weird things that I have felt about like this Ninjago wave so far is that it feels slightly over-designed and overcomplicated at its core. Like sometimes like things are put together in layers and layers that you don't see, which I suppose is good for alt builds if you're planning to do that. But if you think about it as like a product of a price point, it feels kind of inefficient. And I'm used to Lego sets being slightly more efficient, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great wave, and I like how the sets look. But the bike in particular, I feel is a bit overpriced, and like, okay, maybe the pricing is different in different region. At least where I am, it feels slightly overpriced. Okay, instruction errors. We're gonna have to ignore that. It's fine. Oh, it's an instruction error. It's my error. Okay, that's fine. I can just fix that. All right. It's my error, not the instructions. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, what do you want? Okay. Let's go. Come on. 2 of that. We're breezing through this. That. It's okay. Okay. Cover up the wing assembly. I can respect that. These go here. Bit of tan on the back. I assume this is where like the seat is. Yeah. Although I would prefer if the seat is kind of removable the way it sometimes is. But this is fine too. Hello, Thedian. Clip, clip, clip. All right. Okay. This is where I assume the flags will go into. Okay, should be done with this bag. Bag 4. All right. Bad guy. I like that they sort of like pace out the minifigures, these bags. I think that's also like an anti-theft measure. Just that you can't just easily get one bag with all the minifigures and then like tape the box together in the store. Of course, we're going to skip this because I don't care. Ooh, what's this? This looks interesting. What the hell? This is an old like dragon head. Huh. All right, we'll get back to it. It's fine. These are welcomed. I want more of these, different colors. Okay. Okay, that's not the piece. We're about to get to the part where I'm confused. It's not that confusing. All right. Spicy. I mean, like, you know, for what I do, this is quite mundane, but it's kind of exciting to see official sets not sticking to something that's like completely straightforward. I need a 1/4 round tile. Here it is. All right. Like, you can't just put that on there. You need to like hook it in. It's just a little bit exciting. You know, I'll take what I can get. Okay, so do these line up? They do. I just got my math off. They do? That's, oh. Okay, yeah, that's okay, so that's it's 2.5. Okay, they do line up. Oh, I got my math off. Yeah. Nice. That is cool. That is cool. I also want to show you something. I'm not sure if it shows on camera. This and this, they're two different shades of white. Like this one's slightly brighter and this one's slightly more yellow. and I think they're slightly different material. Anyways, this goes here, I think. Okay. The side. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. This? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that this is just like for like space, like to like limit the movement of the joint or something later, because they like to do that. I was a teenage outlaw with no worries on my mind. Different Lego parts are made in different factories. They might have slightly differences in their mix. Also explains why some parts of the same color randomly yellows faster than others. Yes, that also sounds about right. Although I do think they control for that quite well. I do distinctly remember, for example, that these pieces are usually more yellow, and I think that that's because they need to be of a robust ABS. Or like a less brittle ABS for what they are. They do have cracking issues. At least in other colors. I've never had them crack on me. That's white, I think. But, well, actually, I don't remember what colors cracked on me. I do distinctly remember them cracking. Interesting. Alright, so that tooth just covers up the gap in that. That's cool. I can respect that. Alright. Alright, same on the other side. Okay. I assume this is completely symmetrical. Yeah. It's gonna be completely symmetrical, isn't it? Like here? Okay. Put the pieces that you know in first. And then you can fill in the blanks. Alright. This thing. And then we should be done. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like the shaping of that. Like there's like muscle building up to the wing assembly. There's proper curve here. This feels good. It's great. Okay. Skip. Alright, here we go. Brackets. Yeah, Lego dragons always are. They are built like bricks. Like literal bricks, not Lego bricks. Which is quite impressive because they are built with Lego bricks. I bet it can be used as yeah, I bet if you smack somebody over the head with this, you can give them a pretty severe injury, I imagine. So don't do that. I would advise against assault. generally. Just a big sweeping statement. All right, spicy. I've mock builders do this all the time. I'm not sure if I see that. This is not that common for Lego assemblies to do, I think. Or maybe it is. I just don't remember. Yeah. But it is very cool. Yeah. So cool. All right. Where is the Hulkbuster mock? Is the Hulkbuster mock done? It is not with me at the moment, and no, it is not done. Trust me, no matter how much you think you want to see it done, I want to see it done more. And I will show it the second I'm done. Funny thing is, like, everybody's very excited to see it. Very few are actually going to be able to buy it. Like the set itself, like it's ridiculous. I guess I've learned that sometimes the audience just want to see a thing exist. I do think that because a lot of people who watch this stuff just want to see a thing exist, sometimes they can judge it unfairly in its favor. I mean, you imagine it to be as sturdy as what you're familiar with, but very often it isn't. Did you get started on the Hulkbuster? Yeah, man. It's in the works. It's a really big model. I assume you're referring to the big one. Gotta give me some time. Huh. Okay. Huh. That's cool. All right. I'm also really curious, but how'd you solve the myriad of issues the original model has? But yeah, I can imagine it's the most accessible item in your portfolio. You mean the Hulkbuster? Oh, okay. Sorry, it took me a while to parse that sentence. There was a double negative in there somewhere. Uh, yeah, no. I'm just. Oh God, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? I did something wrong. All right, okay. It's fine. I can fix this. Okay. This is very odd distinction because it does the same thing. Okay. I guess they just want to make a point that this one is different. I like my my approach to all of these things is always to take them apart entirely and build it from the ground up, which means that I don't really like and then you start with different I start with a different goal in mind compared to what the Lego designer did. So I don't necessarily do a better job. I just like prioritize it for things that presumably I care more about. Hopefully people care more about, like my audience care more about as well. This is super cool. I love this. There are things that are missing on those things, or things that are in it that I don't think is worth the. Why is there? What am I missing? Why are there so many extra parts? I skipped a bunch of steps, didn't I? Did I? What's a bunch of this one? Like these tooth pieces. There shouldn't be like a whole bunch of these tooth pieces, right? All right. I have to go digging for where I messed up. Oh god. Oh, okay. I found it. That's where it was missing. When it comes to building big mechs, Titan scale, what joints would you recommend? What joints would I recommend? Depends on how big you want it to go. At some point, cause like you might get into a bit of a size spiral where bigger mechs require bigger joints, which requires bigger mech, which requires bigger joints, and like ad infinitum. Infinitum. And I think you should work it in reverse. See what the joints can support, and then build the size of the mech backwards from there. It sounds a little awkward, but that would be my recommendation. Or at least, try that once or twice, see if it works. Okay, still need to figure out where these goes, because we've got like 4 more of these. Then, okay, they have been put somewhere when I haven't paid attention. Give me a second. Are they here? Yeah, they're here. Alright, okay, so these 2 are here. I still need to figure out where the white ones go. Where do the white ones go? Is there any spot with obvious studs missing? This is riveting, I'm sure. Give me a second. This should take 2 seconds flat, I promise. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, these are minifigures of spares. This is super cool. I love this. Alright. 5. Let's go. We're doing wings now? Oh, we're doing tail now. Oh, are we doing head already? Alright, we're doing tail and head. That's cool. Do that. This is super cool. I wonder how much... I wonder how easy this is to just plop onto my... the current way I'm building head with these dragon cowls. But I might just not do that on this one. I might do something different on this one, because it's good to mix things up. It is very easy to fall into the trap of just remixing an old thing. Nothing wrong with that. Well, if I find an opportunity to do it in a way that I like, I'll do it. But generally, I like to do new things. Keep it fresh. Here? Still in frame? Alright, okay. Where am I? I got lost a bit. Alright. Okay. Slightly asymmetrical tail, I assume. I can work with that. Bricklink or Brick Owl for buying supplies. I have never used Brick Owl. I assume it's fine. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I use Bricklink myself. never gotten to a point where I feel like, oh, I really need something and I need it now. So if it's not on Bricklink, I need to check Brick Owl. Okay. What was that for? Okay. So I'm not gonna complain for getting more brackets. That's fine. Sure. I feel kind of weird. All right. Stubby tail. Very cool. Arbitrary fees in Bricklink. I haven't really had that problem myself. Does Brick Owl do a better job at enforcing that? It never gets old. Like, this is used all the time as like a way to like lock things in without using brackets, like just using these clips instead. I, I'm always really excited when I see it, even though it happens all the time. Well, try it, let me know. What's the point of having an audience if you're not gonna make them do things for you? No. If you do try, let me know. But don't do it if you don't want to. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I did not know that this would line up. That's cool. Oh, yeah, it is very useful. Especially for mock building, when you're not as tied to restrictions of using it in a way that isn't completely arbitrary. This is pretty cool. All right. A bit of an overbite, but that's cool. I like getting the new piece. This feels like a really cool like helmet piece, like for a mech. It's too big, but sure there are ways to work around that. Oh, having ideas already. All right. Okay, we'll get to it when we get to it. I do too, Thedian. I do too. Nice. These are also really cool. I'm so glad these are made. They've been using that like macaroni piece for a long time for like building, and it always looks kind of wonk to me. And I think this really finishes like the macaroni piece off very nicely. All right. I feel like we had a good run of not using these for like the jaws. Or am I wrong about that? Did the the Golden Ultra Dragon use these for like use these armatures for jaws? I feel like they used something else, but I might just be misremembering it. I think I'm misremembering it. Did I? I'm gonna have to look them up later. It seems kind of flimsy to me. Don't feel really good. It's very emotive, but it's a little annoying. Pro pieces gotten shinier in 2023 sets. Have they? I haven't really noticed. They look kind of the same to me. Maybe it's just like look different on camera. They may have like a more gloss finish, but like the gloss finish is mostly like a Lego thing. You know what? Maybe a little bit. I think it's mostly like the shade of the gold. Like it's every year there's like a slightly different shade of gold. So I've just kind of stopped like paying attention to that as well. Mm. Ooh, jumpers, exciting. They had those 1x3 with clips on both sides. Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. Why can't I remember this? I guess I just didn't use it for like my old build at all, and so I just kind of forgot they existed, or at least that's like that they were used there. Like somehow my brain assumed that something else was done. What the hell is this big hole for? Is it just to give this space? Alright, I suppose so. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Big dragon. Alright, back 6. Let's go. Big dragon. Front legs. Well, at least one of them. Okay, let's go. I don't think it's a hard mandate, but it's always exciting to see like Lego designers trying to put like new bricks into places where they generally aren't necessarily needed, but you want to put them in sets so that they get out there into the world, which I think is nice. Alright. Speaking in particular about these. Although in this particular case, I guess, I mean, okay. I guess you can decide to use that piece and see what it allows for. And add details from there, just so you can use it. I am becoming incoherent, which is not a new occurrence, I think. new colors for these. That's exciting. I will take it. I will take it. So cool. All right. I'm excited to see how this look completed, like with these like different like crystal, ice crystal parts jutting out from it like everywhere. Okay. Okay. I hope I'm not missing anything. Should be fine, I think. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. On the other side as well. Yeah. I expected that. That's cool. That's bicep, I think. Alright. Ball. Ball. What am I doing? Oh, for real? Holy cow. Are you sure? Ooh, spicy. I've never seen a Lego set done this. Okay. Maybe... okay. Huh. Partly because before this deep bracket, doing this is slightly illegal. I think. Because I know every time I try to do it, like even in official builds, it feels terrible. Like the bricks would not cooperate. Well, I guess they designed this deep bracket in a way that takes that into account. That, all right. I'll take it. I will take it. Hello, ice. What? Oh, okay. Very cool. Okay, so are those really just stoppers? They don't stop anything. Why is there a random bracket in there? I mean, I'll take it. Uh, sure. I can't imagine it being that crucial for the alt build that's okay. Oh, nice. It's like a, you will hear a click symbol there. That's nice. under here. Yeah. Okay. I remember this. This should go smoothly. Sometimes when I I built the other side of an assembly I built already, I would miss out things because I'm like doing it by memory. And I'm not paying 100% to the instructions, which is bad. I would not recommend that. But I kind of can't help myself. So I get impatient. So more of the story is don't get impatient. One of the things I really like the Ultra Dragon for, it's one of the things I really like about the Ultra Dragon's design is that there is almost like you can see clearly what part of it is armor and what part of it is the dragon itself, right? The dragon itself is white and there's like golden armor on top of it. This one, there are parts of it that is like more teal. I assume that's like the colder part. That's like icy cold part. And the white is the actual muscle. And then, crystals is crystals. It feels like the crystal is like jutting out of the muscle here. That's pretty cool. Come on. Yep. I think I'm missing one more. Where am I missing one of the crystals? Alright, let me just put this in first. And then I can see visually. It's there. Where am I missing the crystal? Okay, maybe I just have an extra piece. Unless it's asymmetrical, I cannot spot where I might have not put in a crystal. Alright, I can leave that for now. Maybe I just get an extra piece this time. Alright, let's keep going. 7. Hello, Rusty Bud. Welcome to the stream. I did not realize that these were being used for the hind legs. That makes sense. All right. Ooh, getting pixel. Very exciting. Let me see. Scoot this over. Scoot this over, so you can see the dragon. Hello, Project Blue. All right, thanks, Didion. Cheers. Have a good rest of your day, buddy. I like the dragon, but the head looks like it would fit Cole more to me. Maybe that's just me, though. It does have quite an overbite. That is a very big lower jaw. That is a design decision that I can respect. I wouldn't necessarily do myself. I'm very vanilla when it comes to these things. And while this looks very distinct and characterful, I think it does make it look slightly less cool. All right, this is the mid legs. All right, second verse same as the first, I assume. When you build legs, do you build it with instructions order or do you build a pair at once? I'm asking because these days I build a pair of legs once so I can save time. If it's one of those where it's like ×2, usually I build them one at a time. But what happens is that I kind of I'm not half bad at one. Okay, let's phrase this in a way that isn't inaccurate, but also not too like falsely humble. I find it quite natural for me to remember a lot of how things come together after I built them one round. So I'll build one leg first, and then the other leg would go a lot faster because usually I'm not even referring to the instructions because I remember how the leg is built. But not entirely. Sometimes like if the legs are not like literally the same, when they have to be flipped horizontally, like they have to be mirrored, I do find that there are times when I have to pause to refer to what they actually look like. But generally I built them one at a time. But like I'm not it's not like a deliberate process, but I just naturally remember how the leg is built. And so like usually it's a lot faster for me to build one leg than build the second one. The thing about like building two legs at once is that you have two assemblies to handle at the same time, right? And so you constantly have to like pick one up and put the other one down, which I find a little annoying. So yeah, I think that's the main reason why I don't like, even for the times two stuff, I generally tend to not do that because I don't want to have to constantly pick up and put down like the assembly, or like try to like keep both assembly in one hand, which can be a bit cumbersome. That's what? You want me to what? Oh, okay. That's fair, I guess. I guess that's just to, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's just a stopper. The hollow stud is about half a plate, and that's not there to attach to the piece, but that's to stop it from. Okay, I'll demonstrate it when we build the other side, and also I used the wrong piece, so there's that. When we build the other side, I'll demonstrate what happens when you don't have that red piece there. That's neat. Nice bit of bend in the knee, and then disintegrate and cool. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. I think the next two bags are just feet and then wings. And then we're home. Yeah, the old build looks really weird. I don't like how the old build looks. I don't know what they were going for over there. They wanted to do like a Monster Man. I don't know. Like the ankle looks like over engineered. Like it's a lot of work to get that thing upright. I know they're very. They love to brag about how like their mechs you can just plant them down. I don't know. I do think you can go a little bit too far with that. Leave it in the bag. What bag are we up to? I did leave it in the bag. This still happens to me. Not pouring the bricks out of the bag properly. It's odd. I don't know. I feel like, not to toot my own horn, but like, even if it's like entirely locked in what the A model will be, and you cannot change what the B model at all, you can't change the A model at all to get bricks you need for the B model. There's a lot you can do. All right, so this is what happens when you don't have that, right? That naturally, in the process of play, you'll press against this, and that will dislodge the well, okay, it still happens for these. Don't know why they feel the need to do it for this one. I guess this is slightly longer, so it's a slightly more severe issue. I really should have done it for the other side as well. All right, now this is slightly more difficult to do that. This one still, oh well. I generally would just ignore these because I feel like, well, just be careful when you play, because I can afford to do that. All right. Cool. Oh no. Oh, okay. I know where these are from. See, if this is what happens. Like, I just build it from memory, or like I didn't pay 100% attention to the instructions, and then I missed a piece. All right, we're back. Ah, come on, work with me. All right, 6 feet. Let's go. Oh, okay. We're building 4 of these. You know what? Let's do this. Cause this looks like I don't want to flip pages. Actually, okay. You know what? No, we're building 1 foot. And we'll do the rest of them together. It's fine. I can do this. It's fine. Just build a new one. All right, let's go. Let's see how quickly we can get through this. Okay. One, two, three, and that. Okay, do that. That's not too bad. It's a pretty small assembly. So it's not too difficult to keep all of this in my head. Also, like, if you're used to Lego building, you know that bricks don't necessarily have to come together in a strict order. Like, there's some bricks that have to go in before others. But not all of them do. A lot of, like, pieces on the outermost can you can put them together in any order and it should be still fine. Or one of the things that I try to be more considerate of, but I think that Lego have internal checks for, is that you want it such that when you put pieces on, that you're not applying force in a way that dislodges the pieces already there. This is why you build sub-assemblies before you put it on, because sometimes it's natural to put the sub-assemblies together and less natural to just build it on top of the existing, mass that you're building onto, without putting pressure in a way that would dislodge some pieces. Now, I, as a person who's very familiar with how these things work, am mindful of where the pressure is applied, so I can just build it on top of the mass and it's fine. All right. Favorite video game of 2022. I didn't play very many video games of 2022. Oh god, I can't even remember what I did play. I think it's gonna be Elden Ring. I played other things, but I think Elden Ring's the only thing that came out in 2022 that I played in 20. I also played Dark Souls 3 this year, and I think Dark Souls 3 is a slightly more streamlined experience. Overall, Elden Ring is a much more impressive game. Favorite video game of all time? Probably Hollow Knight. Yeah, I really like Hollow Knight. I'm very excited for Silk Song. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be awesome. Ooh, spiky. It's like this lighter, sort of bluish white feels like snow. Nice. All right, I can build this. And sometimes it's not, like, I don't build it by memory entirely. What I do is I would look at the thing, or just by, like, the edges of things, I can tell what bricks it is. Like, there's only one brick that this can be, right? I don't think that necessarily even take. Okay, maybe it takes a little bit of practice, but a lot of that is just like, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just familiar with it. Maybe it's like it's just time trying to, like, reverse engineer those, like, million ideas in the creator, like 15-in-1 booklets back in the day. Sometimes I do get these wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure this is wrong. Is it? It's not wrong. Okay, it's correct. Then where did this go? Why am I missing that? Oh, it's at the back here. Okay, it's not too bad. There we go. And then one. I've been thinking about buying Hollow Knight, but I'm not sure. It's a fantastic game. And if you're into Metroidvania and platforming, it's might be one of the best of all time. It's incredible. Like, it doesn't do anything particularly new, but it's like just terrific execution in every single area. It's a great like package experience, Hollow Knight. And I would recommend, like going in blind. There are parts of it that will be legit like magical if you know nothing coming in. Which is slightly difficult in 2023. It has kind of exploded in popularity. All right, last bag. Oh, big crystal wings. Let's go. Like the implication that the bones are golden. It's like the horns are gold and the nails are gold. Ooh, here's the thing I just noticed. They mold the teeth in with the clear plastic parts so that it's a different color. That's cool. That's very cool. I was lamenting the fact that Nia's dragon has painted teeth, and that seems to be the last dragon to get painted teeth. But looks like they found a solution to not have to paint the teeth. That's fantastic. I haven't seen these in gold before. That's nice. Always good to have new color. Oh, if you like Cuphead and Metroid Dread, you're going to love Hollow Knight. It's, yeah. Go get, it's great. I recommend it very highly. It's like, it's really replayable as well. It's surprisingly replayable. It just the movement system just feels incredible. And once you know what you're doing and where you're going, you can breeze through the game really quickly. It yeah, takes a little bit of time to get good, but if you're familiar with platforming already, I don't think you'll have any trouble with it. Okay, again, this is another one of these cases where I'm not sure why these pieces are used. It seems like, and then they just get hidden immediately instead of using. Okay, wait, why are these slightly warped? This is not just me. You see how like those balls don't line up? What's going on there? We have a slightly wacky piece. Huh. I have a slightly wacky piece. Okay, that's a shame. Is it the front piece that's wacky or the back piece that's wacky? I think it's the front piece that's oh, what the hell? Okay, let's put that as the I'm gonna have to use it. I don't think that's gonna be extra. That's bad. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Oh, they're wonky in the same direction. In the same amount. Okay, oh, that's not. Oh, come on. Okay, so I assume if I turn this around, yeah. All right, this is somebody help me file a customer service complaint. This is, it says here 701. Uh, and I assume where are the other writing on this piece? Is that the only? Oh, is it here? It just says Lego on this side. All right, that's Lego. I think that's 701. No, it's 704. Okay. Well, I have to deal with this in this set, but that's I've never had that problem with Lego before. All right. Well, first for everything, I guess. It's a new color for them to do this piece in as well. And it seems like a new pearl gold. Like they change the pearl gold they use like every year. Okay. And also, I might have been building the other side. All right. Okay. Let me just build the other side first then. It's fine. It's the same. It's symmetrical. Sorry, that was a bit of a detour, but yeah. Oh god. I mean, at least they all have the same problem, but like, so like for this particular model, it's not that bad, but that's going to seriously hamper my ability to reuse that brick. Oh. Something else on the other side. Okay. Oh, that's the last thing that was in. Okay, all right, it's fine. I'm sorry, I was like, super distracted by that piece. Yeah, it'll be fine. What's your favorite Lego set of 2022? And of all time, if I'm curious. There's a lot of sets. There were a lot of good sets that, like last year. I think Ninjago had some great sets last year. Like before this year, like last year was a fantastic year for Ninjago. It's not one set, but just in particular, I think the crystallized wave is maybe my favorite Ninjago wave of all time. And before that, the first coral wave was my favorite Ninjago wave of all time before crystallized. I think just like Ninjago just had a banging year last year. Speed Champions also had, you know, Speed Champions. It's always incredible. What else came out that last year? I feel like there's a bunch of super big set that came out last year that I just didn't care about at all. The Camaro is fine. I have it. Like, it feels like it reuses a bunch of ideas from the Mustang, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The Mustang is a great model, and like, you can't necessarily complain that the Mustang and the Camaro look alike, like the Lego model look alike, because they look alike in real life. That's just what the car looked like. Monkey Kid. Oh, you know what? Last year was season 3 Monkey Kid, isn't it? Yeah, I love that wave. That's incredible. Like Naja's Ring of Fire, Ladybone Demon Mech. It's just fantastic sets in that wave. I feel like was there legacy stuff last year? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. I know that isn't necessarily just like one favorite set. I hope that answers satisfied. At least that's what I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure given more time, there might be stuff that I can't immediately think of right now that I would prefer. But what else came out last year? I feel like good stuff came out last year. Or like also like the pandemic years sort of melt together in my head. For a second, I wanted to say, "Ooh, the tumbler," like the minifigure size tumbler, but the minifigure size tumbler is like a million years ago. I felt like it came out yesterday. All right, let's see. Uh, have you watched Ninjago yet? Just checking. If you don't want to answer, you don't have. Oh no, I'm very happy to say I don't really watch Ninjago. I I like the theme and the sets as like a Lego theme and Lego sets. Don't really have an interest in continuing to watch Ninjago. I saw the original run, like the first 2.5 seasons, like before the reboot, like when it was originally planned to end. Like I saw that, and then I saw the movie, but I haven't seen anything else. And that's the extent to which I am familiar with Ninjago lore. Um, I did a thing. People might or may not get angry at me for this, but I just went and saw the final episode of Crystallized. It just looks kind of lame to me. It seems kind of boring. I'm sure, given more context, that it would be more emotional. But yeah, it's not the incredible finale of Monkey Kid season 3. Monkey Kid season 3 is like hamstrung 3 times over, and it still ended on an incredible note. And I don't want to stir up the pot, but I don't think Ninjago matched that energy. It's not going for that style, I understand, but I guess I just personally prefer the style that Monkey Kid goes for. Like Ninjago feels like the first thing you might think of for what to do with a Lego animated show, but I think that Monkey Kid is generally more artistically interesting to me. Yeah. I am slightly worried about what's gonna happen to Monkey Kid next season, because I think it's a slightly different creative team. I know for a fact that I think the lead creative guy is leaving to do other things, which I'm very happy for him. And it was, it's a nice little self-contained run to go out on. But yeah, it's we'll see, I guess. It looks like from packaging art of the sets that they're going to keep the art style, but that is no guarantee that they're going to be able to keep the energy of the show, which I think is really important. And if they just get like massive budget cut while still using the same model, I think that wouldn't be nearly as exciting. But we'll see. I expect nothing, but okay, I expect a little bit. I hope it turns out well. Yeah, Monkey Kid is freaking. It's high energy. Very exciting. Okay, let's see. And then this to lock it off. Oh, okay. This is for the wingtip. Kind of off topic. Do you remember the Chima sets? I love the Chima sets. I didn't get any of them, but I wished I did because they looked incredible. I think it was like nearly like especially the later waves when they figure out what the theme is and what they can do with it. Like there's like that big like tiger tank. Oh, that thing is awesome. All right. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, all the vehicles are super cool. I think maybe contraction. Contraction is like a bit of a doomed system, but that's the last time I think I remember Lego trying, barring like Star Wars. Like try everything with Star Wars because Star Wars prints money, I suppose. But Lego had a bit of a, I think, unlucky run with Star Wars figure because like uh, they were making a bunch of movies with characters that are not necessarily very colorful, or like, it doesn't work. It's a lot of dudes in clothes, which work less well than, like, say, like, a stormtrooper in armor. But like, there's like a whole line of contraction Rogue One, which I think was just like unlucky. Like, a bean counter put that on the table, and then the team had to like make do and create something. Mm. Chima's show sucked though. I'll take your word for it. I kind of like, I assume it's another one of those, like, it's a Lego CG animated show. Uh, I think I saw the first episode, the very first episode, when it was up on like Lego.com or whatever, and I got bored, so I didn't continue. I think it was aiming super young. Like, Chima was aiming way, way young. Like, at least the show. The sets are so cool. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's feasible, but I feel like, uh, oh, I like the idea of like different like animal tribes like having like unique heads, but like having different prints for different character. I don't know if something similar could be done for Bionicle. Probably not, but one can dream, I suppose. I was thinking of if Bionicle can have like a couple of like, like minifigure compatible, like brick in system Bionicle theme. Wonder how well that would be received. Probably not that well, to be honest. We'll see. I'm all up for that. I hope I remember this correctly. Alright, yeah. Mm. There was a fart episode in Shima? Alright. I'll take your word for it. I have no plan to watch this show. Mm. Oh yeah, that gift of purchase would be a nightmare to get because everybody will want it. But I hope they make enough. I'm gonna have to be here day one where it launches as well. That's very annoying. I have to keep up with like gift with purchase. I hope like it's coming out like in time for the March wave, right? There should be enough things that I want to get in March. Anyways, look, I finished the dragon. Uh, this is a bit awkward. Like the wings have two joints and they're all like locked to one direction, like that. I don't know how I feel about that. I suppose you can just like unclip that if you want and just fold them back, but they don't feel like they're designed to fold back in a way that's cool. Or forward, to be honest. Let's bring them forward. I want that. Yeah. Oh God. Uh. Yeah, I like Hero Factory fine. I think Hero Factory was an okay theme. Uh, it 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 it, it was the theme that started contraction, like CCBS. I think CCBS is genuinely a good system. I'm kind of sad that it's been totally abandoned. But it is what it is, I guess. All right, let's build the flags, and then we will be done. Mm. Big flag. All right. necessarily think the Bionicle is more detailed. Like Wave One of Hero Factory is just more Bionicle, and like Wave One of Hero Factory is like especially the villains. I think are really well designed. They have unique proportions and color scheme, and like unique structure to how they're built. I really like that first wave of Hero Factory villain. And then like even when they were on full CCBS, I remember like they were still making like banging villains. Like the heroes get a bit samey. But like they were still trying to do different things. Like you have like the big sets like Stormer XL, and all of the XL sets are huge. Like the villains are still unique. Like I remember so the third wave, like they were in the jungle with the witch doctor, and they like all of the monsters were like all of the villains were like animal and monsters. And it was super cool. All right, we're done. Look, rah. I assume Zane is in bag one. This is what we do. Yeah, Zane's in bag one, which I'm not gonna open. It's fine. I like it. It has no mid torso joint, which is to be expected, I guess. It's got like a whole other pair of legs. For a thing with like 6 legs, it looks really natural. The wings, I didn't really pay much attention to this. I don't know if this is intended. Like if it's intended that you're supposed to unclip these and then clip these back in. If that's the intention, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like it's like these, right? And I don't like these, where there's like a clip at the back and 2 clips on the front, and then you can technically unclip the front and just use the back clips as knees. But like, they always feel like a bit of an unelegant solution for people who complain about the lack of joints, rather than people who actually play with it. Here's the thing. This feels fine. Like, this feels like the ball can take the weight of this whole thing. So if they just designed it with this one ball, right? So that the wing can go forward and backwards without having to do this, like, all right, gotta clip back in, gotta unclip it to, like, move it back and forth. That's not great. Why aren't you opening back one? Because I kind of don't care. It's a bunch of minifigures and a big and like a shrine for the villain dudes. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, okay. That doesn't feel great. Yeah. I don't know. Anybody complained that the wings are too difficult to handle. I mean, I guess I never know. Like Lego customer service knows. But yeah. That's. And these, I got wacky balls. That's not great. These wings can flap up but not down. I guess you don't want they didn't want the wings to droop. Let me see if I can get it into a natural sort of like flying pose. Legs. Like that. Yeah. A lunging pose. Like the arms have to get back as well. I think that looks good. I think that's okay. Okay, student scissors. Check this out. I'm fuming over here, right? But like, all right, let me show you what's going on. I don't know how long you've been here. Check this out. And maybe you can get angry with me. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Let me take these off and I can show you. All right, these balls. Let's see. They're not aligned. They're okay. Okay, maybe they're worse on the other one. But like, I don't know if you can tell. They're like they're off. And like by a lot. Like on the other side is way worse. All right. Oh god, I didn't. Yeah, yes, you can take that out of context. Look at this. Look at this. That's, that, ah! I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I know. Like they're both whack. So if I align them in the same direction, like I can line them up. Or like both of these are off-centered. They're misaligned. Hello, Cyber Phoenix. Yeah, I really hope it isn't. But like, I think it might be a whole batch because I'm pretty sure like this is also like it's not as bad as this, but like I think they're trying like a new gold material that is warping in a way that they don't expect. Like okay, like on this set, right? I can just flip these and they're aligned and I can use it. But like I can't use these for mocks now. Uh, all right. Yeah, I really hope it is, but it's like a whole batch. And like, I don't think this is big enough of an issue that they will recall the set. But yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of like gold hands that are wonky on the market. And here's the thing, right? Like, they don't just release these like for this year or this wave. You know they have a bunch more of these in a warehouse somewhere. Can I just say, I just gonna get my dig on this set like one more time before we end the stream. I really don't like it. I've come to like dislike it more and more. I have found what I think they want you to do with Bruce's hands, and also I found Bruce's head, right? And you put them here, they're just chilling out there, and there's no way for you to just cover the hands. You can just see the hands. It's not great, but what you can do is you can put the hands behind his head, which you have to like flip from that direction, by the way, because they'll get caught in the hair and the head. And there, I think you're supposed to do that. It's oh god. Oh, I hate this thing. Okay. There, I'm done. I built this off stream last night. I do want to talk about it a bit. This is the set I was most excited for of everything I bought this wave, and I am slightly disappointed. I think it's slightly over-engineered, and I didn't realize how expensive it was. Now, I don't know what US prices are like, but in Singapore, buying this and this, right, buying both these sets are cheaper than this, which is really weird. It's like the Monkey Kid mech has like knees and elbows. And like it combines with this jet thing. It's like, look at that. Fun gatai. And I guess this is kind of like that as well. This feels like there's this whole backpack assembly, right? Or like this feels like it should be simple, but like the interior of this thing is really complex for reasons I can't surmise. I guess they want to get like interesting bricks out there, but it's not even that interesting bricks. Anyways, Kai bike is 35. What are the monkey kit mechs? Like Kai bike's 35 USD. What the hell? It's sold for like 70 Singaporean here. Okay, so maybe it's just like insane Singaporean markup then. Alright. For 35, I think this is okay. It's a lot though. Alright. Okay. I think we're done. Yeah. Alright, let's get like an actual good set in frame to wave goodbye. Oh yeah, you gotta plan out the bonk gift with purchase. That thing would disappear if you don't get it. Yeah, 50 Canadian is a lot. That's rough. All right. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's a big sword, big boy. He can put a sword on his shoulder. Very cool. It's because the big pieces, like on the bike, like the wheels. I don't know if there's anything big on that bike. Oh. Is it really the wheels that make it expensive? Alright, I didn't realize how expensive wheels were. Bike is 45. Holy cow. Just don't pay 45 for the bike. How much is the monkey kit mech and jet though? Let's see. Brick set monkey kit. J-Mech is good but limited articulation. It's only as limited as literally every single other Lego mech ever created. So I feel like I can forgive it a bit for that. Monkey kit. Alright, brick set monkey kit 2023. Okay. This is 20 American. This is 20 American. Okay. Yeah. This is 20. That's 20. This is 45. So just get these two instead, right? Like, just, I haven't built these. I'm sure they'll have their problems. But right now, this seems like a much better deal than the bike. Oh, God. Yeah, it has a very anime Obari hip thrust. Slightly disappointing. I tried to get his arms together so he can hold, the sword, like put him into an Obari pose. But he can't because he does not have bicep swivels. Which is a bit of a shame. You can kind of really, alright, it's slightly like if you just like squint your eyes. Try to. That's kind of okay, I think. That's a little Obari. You have to finagle a bit. There. That is as Obari as I can make it. Like that? Is that slightly better? It's a little awkward. All right. Well, thanks for joining the stream, everyone. I'm out. I'm going for lunch. Have the good rest of your holidays. Yeah. Maybe wait for the bike to go on sale. All right. See you, everyone.